Hey guys, vlog 29 I believe we're up to, and yeah, I quit my job. Kind of gave that away in the title, I suppose. My day job, that is. And this video will be a little bit about the story behind that, and a little bit then going into my normal dash stuff that I do. It's Wednesday morning, it's, I don't know, 7:30 or something, and I'm sitting here in a shipping container working at the moment. I've got my dash laptop, I've got my day job laptop, and I'm just shuffling things out. I'm in an unfinished office on a trestle table with a camp chair given to me by Long Range Australia, actually, because of the tanks that we buy. So like, this is a kind of a funny part or time in my life, because I'm recording this for two reasons. One, to show you my journey and what's been happening and what's going to happen and all that sort of stuff. The second part is for me personally to come back and watch this in years to come and either one, go, David, you idiot, why did you quit a good paying job? Or on the other hand, say, hey mate, you've done all right. From these sort of humble beginnings. So I've got no idea what's going to happen, but coming back from January, having that month off, loved it. I thought I was Superman. I thought I could be so efficient that I can like plan and block my time out, and my energy is high because I've got a lot of purpose at the moment, and I can do it all because I'm an efficiency master. Turns out I can't. I was like just working my nut off. Massive days. Basically, if I was awake, I was either doing something for Dash, doing something for 4x4 DNA, trying to squeeze my day job in, and that, I must admit, was the first thing that was slipping. And trying to train people, phone constantly ringing. Matty Webber, I'm going to have to talk to you later, mate. And I couldn't fit it in. Doesn't matter how good you are, there's only so many hours a day. You do have to sleep occasionally, and something had to give. And basically, because of what I'm doing, it was going to be the day job. So rang up my boss on Monday, explained it to him, and resigned. I've got to work through a bit of a period before I can totally walk away, but resigned. And it was an interesting decision because I've changed jobs a few times in my career, and I'm a ophthalmology rep. So, there's reps, and then there's medical reps, and they do all right. But you have to see a lot of people a day. Drug reps, they might have to see 20 people a day, pharmacists, doctors, that sort of thing, and do their sales spiel. Then you get into like the diagnostic and surgical stuff, and it's really different. I would only see a handful of people a week, and it's just making the best time of that. So, and I've been doing it for 15 years in ophthalmology, and even before that I was in optometry, and I studied optics straight out of school. So basically for the last 25 years I've been talking about optics of some sort, and I'm going to let all of that go. Which kind of sounds like a bit of a waste of knowledge passing, but it was a really good paying job, but I'm in a different direction now. So I had to make a decision. And when I've changed jobs in the past, I've been really nervous, because you're on a good wicket. Why would you potentially give that up and go to the next gig? And you don't know what your boss is going to be like, or all those sorts of things. But this decision was really different. It was, once I clicked and realised what had to be done, that was it. I'm pretty calm about it all. I think I should be more nervous, but I'm not. And the only other decision I can really put it to, the other big decisions in your life, like maybe buying a house, nervous, big mortgage, buying a car even. The only decision I've ever had to do of this sort of level has been when I proposed to my wife, Sharon. It was when I knew it was time, and I asked her to marry me. I woke her up at 6:30 in the morning, said, by the way, I've packed your bag, we're getting on a flight, get up, go now. We flew over to Port Lincoln, took her out to Whalers Way. I borrowed a 76 series ute, actually, from a friend that lives over there, who stashed a bottle of bubbles into the spare wheel, and drove her out to Whalers Way. This is a cliff edge on the beach where waves come in and crash against the ocean. Very spectacular, goes up 30 feet, and if she said no, I was just going to push her off. Luckily, she said yes. We got the bubbles, and we are now married. But when I made that decision afterwards, there was no nerves at all about the decision. There was nerves about getting married, but there was no nerves about the decision. It was just one of those things, like when you know, you know. And this is one of those decisions for me. I'm nervous about doing it, but I'm not nervous about throwing everything I've got into it. So that's what I'm going to do. I've got to work out how this is going to be, financial for me, because up to now, and I'll be transparent here, I pay myself a little wage from Dash Off Road. It's like $600 a week. I can't live off that. So I've got to work a way to get more sales, all that sort of stuff. But there's other income. There's YouTube, and to give you an idea of YouTube, what you can earn. Actually, I'll go to that app on my phone and show you the analytics of what you can earn off of YouTube. Hold. Okay, I apologise for the audio because it's never as good when I do this. But if I go to my YouTube Studio app, and that's where you see all the back end of YouTube. If we can go to all sorts of things, like at the moment it tells me how many subscribers I've got, watch time, views, all that sort of stuff. But if I go to analytics here, so it says in the last 48 hours, 10,000 people have watched one of my videos. That's great. In January, that was peaking at like 20-something thousand. If I go down to estimated revenue, here we go. In the last month, it reckons I've earned $475 in revenue. So yeah, that's not going to pay anyone. Anyone that thinks they can get rich off of YouTube, you can't do that through just the AdSense revenue. To give you an idea though, I don't know if I can go back. If I go back to like December, like 90 days ago, it wasn't bad. Like back in December, it was about $1,200. So that was actually pretty good for a month. So, not massive per week, but it was not too bad. Interestingly, like at the moment, you can see the graph there. I got about $1,200 back then, or up to $60 a day at one point. But when it goes through to the ad revenue, it does change a little bit. So, and if I go look at like the last year, let's see, last year off of YouTube, it seems to think I've earned $5,500. So yeah, I'm not getting rich doing that alone. The whole concept of like doing something on YouTube, and I did not have any clue this would happen 5-6 years ago. Or it was May 2014 I bought my Y62 STL. I had no idea back then that it was going to turn into this, but that's why I'm recording this, so in another 5 or 6 years I can come back and have a look. But yeah, YouTube, if you're going to somehow become a YouTuber and say, I'm going to quit my job one day because of it, you have to wrap a business model around it, and that is finding some sort of product to sell, which Matt helped me. He found the Predator bar to sell, and everything went from there. But yeah, if there's kids watching this at the moment going, yeah, when I grow up I want to be a YouTuber, it's not easy. You put in heaps of work, you get paid next to nothing, and it sucks your life up. And even to the point, if you go, yeah, but I'm going to wrap a business model around it like what Dave did. Yeah, I'm not like having freedom of time to go mow the lawn, go fishing, and do whatever I want. It's actually, I'm working way harder doing this than I've ever worked in my life working for someone else. I get up earlier, I stay up later, I do more. I'm an efficiency Nazi. Like it's not this freedom, oh yeah, I can sit back and have total, financial independence now. It is so far from that. And any business owner out there would agree, I think. So anyway, that's it. Day job is quit, resign. I'm solely focused, everything forward on full drives and social media and communities. And the more I can help other people, I think in turn it will help me. So we're gonna end this part of the video here because I'm in my monkey suit, and next we're gonna go to Friday and do all the normal dash stuff that I do and new products and show you the other things that I've been building. Here we go. And now we're doing the fun stuff. That's awesome. So this is the cabinet fridge we're mucking around with. So I've had the fridge in there for a little while. Now we've got a cabinet to go around it, and that'll be modular. I'll turn this camera. Sorry about the noise. I'll show you a bit more in a minute how this is going to work out. So you can see, yeah, we've got some ventilation options here with the holes, and there's also going to be a hole at the top that you'll see. We'll put it all together so I can show you a bit more. Right, so this is what I was talking. The fridge is in. We've got all of this ventilation. These fridges, if you clog the radiator up that's at the back, they work pretty bad, to be honest. I found that when I did that Fraser trip. So they need to breathe. So we've put a vent on the side here, and I'm even contemplating putting another fan at the back. But then I'll show you the lid when it goes on too, how it can breathe at the top. Alright, not finished, but give you a bit of an idea of how this is going to be. A little bit of space here, so you can power or whatever. A hatch, so you can pull that up, get to whatever you want down here, and also to let the fridge breathe. So that's kind of how it's looking. I might still change a couple of things though, because I want to bring that lip out a bit further, and I've got a couple more ideas to play around with this, so I'm making progress. This is one of those watch this space kind of things, but I like where it's going. So imagine like modular things that can go on top of this now. So Travel Buddy, there'll be another, come out a bit, a drawer just here, so you can still have the third row seat and come straight out. And then we'll have another drawer, so when this seat is down, it'll be a full length drawer. But then we have to work out the fridge ventilation a bit better. So yeah, after we get this done, then there'll be a drawer, wide drawer here, long drawer, and then there'll be some other stuff too. Lots going on. So fast forward now, I've come to the yard to do a few things. I've been working on the office back here. I'll show you where I'm up to. So I can't remember what I showed you last time. All the walls are done. Bit of a bench that I'm putting in here, just like a work desk, I suppose. Got all the cornicing, skirtings, all that sort of stuff done. Really all I need to do is paint. So I'm going to come back tomorrow and do that, and that should finish off in here. And I don't know if I showed you the sliding door and everything. Got to paint the outside. That'll look good from the outside, I reckon. Next though, we're not done. I'm going to go probably home I'm going to drop some gear to Steve's. Then I'm going to show you two new products. I've been speaking to Sabre Off-Road, and I've ordered a couple of the things that I learned from my last recoveries at Glasshouse is I had good gear, but there was a couple of things I think I could have better gear. So I'm going to race home, get that out, and show you as well. Okay, back home, Friday, about, 6 o'clock. What a day and what a week. I didn't record it all because I didn't want to bore you with everything, but this is what I'm excited about. And check it out, Bucket, or my Hilux, fondly known as Bucket, somehow got placed in the garage tonight, and Bluey is hanging out in the elements. Anyway, that's more my laziness from not swapping around. This is what I'm excited about, this parcel here, and I can't record and open it, so I'll press stop, open it, then show you. All right, this is the thing I'm excited about. What is this, you ask? So this is a Sabre Off-Road. I don't know what they call it. What does it say? Sabre, I don't know.
I'm going to call it a donut because I can't think of a better word, and that's what it looks like. But this goes into your tow hitch receiver in your car, like so. Instead of those other things you see everyone's got with a D-shackle that is like going through here. A D-shackle is just another thing that can go wrong and become a projectile. Whereas this thing, that's not coming apart, ever. We can put a soft shackle through here and it's nice and smooth and rounded. Whereas I struggled with my aluminium one that I had the other day. I like the aluminium because it's light, but you can't really use a soft shackle. This is nice and smooth. So that's what I'm going to be putting into my hitch going forward. The other thing is, and this was kind of a surprise actually, I must admit, I actually ordered that and this arrived by mistake, and Sabre were good. They apologised and they said, oh, you're on YouTube and stuff, you know, give it a try and see what you think. This is a Easy Glide ring. So I've got a few opinions about this. There it is. Aluminium, nice and light. That's why I like it. Bit nice smooth area here as well. The rating on this is crazy. So 12,500 kilograms, not pounds, kilograms. So very impressed with that. And again, this is so I can use soft shackles and use it as a pulley. I'm going to flip the camera because I want to talk about this. Now, when I was at Glasshouse Mountains, I had a pulley and the recovery that we were involved with needed two. So I could borrow one from someone else, so that was fine. But I don't want to carry two pulleys in my kit. And I believe, I don't think this fixes everything. I'm not saying that at all. But this is going to be, I guess, like a secondary pulley for me because it's lightweight. I know I need to carry two of them with me. And so I'm going to have a normal mechanical pulley. And then I'm going to, because they are quite bulky and heavy, to be honest. Whereas this will fit in my nice little neat recovery bag with all my soft shackles, and it weighs, I don't know, maybe a couple of kilos. It's nothing. And it's anodized blue. That's just cool. So next time you see me out, I think the next trip is Pyrenees. That's as long as Victoria doesn't go through some, extended lockdown. And then the one after that, we've got a Love Day Men and Miners trip coming up. So just men and their kids. So that'll be a bit of fun. All happening in March. I'm sure there'll be a recovery. So I'll test this stuff out and I'll make sure you guys get to see about it. So that's it for this vlog and this week. I'll see you again on YouTube. Yeah.